If you don't know the answer, then ask Maddie.
Hey everyone, welcome to today's episode of Ask Maddie.
Well, Maddie, before we ask you anything, I just let it clarify that The Bachelorette, or The Bachelor, Jake Pavelka, they did that whole reunion taping with, Vienna, I hate you. I didn't pull July 5th out of my butt, but I noticed today that it didn't say anything that they were airing anything on ABC. So I don't know what the story is with that, but I did see it in print that it was supposed to be for July 5th, so I apologize if you were counting on seeing it tonight, but I don't know what happened to it. It's probably going to be at the finale.
It's really hot.
It sure is. It's freaking hot here in New York. Alright, so the first question for Ask Maddie today comes from LNTH78. If you had a homosexual son, would you still love him and respect him just as much? And part 2 is, would you mind having his boyfriend in your house?
Of course I would love and respect him.
I mean,
I don't understand if this is for me or you.
Probably both.
Well, what's your answer?
Of course. I mean, even if my kids were murderers and horrible people, I would still love them. I don't know if I would respect them, but homosexuality is not like anyone's fault. Unless it's one of those stupid-ass college kids that is like, hey, I know what I'm going to go gay for this semester. That's not real homosexuality. So, yeah, I would still love them and respect them. Having the boyfriend in the house, I guess I would have to warm up to it eventually because I'm kind of old-fashioned that way and I'm not used to, like, that.
It's not like I'm having boyfriends over.
Exactly. I mean, I'm going to be, like, completely honest here. I'm not used to seeing two guys make out. Even though I grew up in the city and I went to a school that was predominantly homosexual for college, I'm just not into, like, seeing, maybe if you kept the public displays of affection to a minimum and you just, like, hung out. But then again, I wouldn't want to see her making out with anybody either.
Please
Girl
don't.
or guy.
That would be weird.
Yeah. All right, so let's move along. Next question comes from XX Splackles. They want to know, number 1, what is your best every video you uploaded to YouTube?
Well, if you're asking me what my favorite video ever is,
okay.
I'm a really big fan of. That's really hard because we have like thousands of videos.
We have like, oh yeah.
One of our first ones was my school project in 9th grade.
That was a fun video.
That was pretty fun.
I'm gonna have to say my favorite though is the Pooch Paradise commercial.
We never uploaded that.
Yes, we did. It's up there.
Oh, well, it's not the same because we couldn't use the music. So,
right, because it was copyrighted.
So it's not a favorite.
Oh,
but
it's my favorite because I had a lot of fun making that video.
I also like the one where I pretended I'm auditioning for Rocky Horror.
I forgot about that. I don't even think that one is up anymore.
We took it down because we were afraid of copyright issues. But
right.
Yeah, that was pretty funny.
That was fun and funny. I loved it. All right, number 2, when did you move to New York? Not your address or street, please. And we also have the same question basically from Aninator3000. Where do you guys live?
Okay, well...
Which is New York, by the way.
I was born in New York, as was she. So, we were born in the city, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, we're both born in New York City. I lived there 27 years.
Flushing, Queens, just like the nanny.
Right, and then I moved, I was born in Astoria, moved to Flushing when I was in grammar school, and then when I got married, I moved over to Bayside. She moved up here to upstate New York, which is not really upstate New York.
We're not upstate at all.
It's downstate, above New York City.
Okay. We moved here when I was 4 months old, and then...
The day she was 4 months old.
We moved to a neighboring village
right.
when I was in 6th grade.
Right. So, yeah, I love it. And number 3, when did you set up Madrosed? Thanks.
That would be when I was in 10th grade, so...
I believe it was October of 2006. So yes,
like 4 years ago.
we've been doing this, 3 and 3/4 years about. So that's a long time. Although we started the account in October, we didn't actually upload the first video until March. Can you believe that? We sat around like a bunch of idiots because we didn't know we was sitting on gold.
We aren't, but okay.
All right, the final question today comes from I Go to 11. Maddie, who do you think is the best player to not win Big Brother? And not is all in caps.
Okay. My pick is going to be a player who has won before, but he played twice, so I feel like he really could have won the second time too. I think Dr. Will could have won if he wanted to in the All-Star season, but I don't think he was playing wholeheartedly.
No,
also, I
it
think
was just a joke.
Janelle, she finished in third like twice.
I was going to say Janelle.
I'm
she
surprised she
came
didn't
back
win.
against amazing odds. She had like the entire nerd herd against her, and she fought back, young woman. So yeah, my pick would be Janelle.
Yeah.
Or Danielle. Remember Danielle?
Oh, right.
Yeah.
I didn't like her.
She got to the final too. Like, under the radar completely. Nobody knew that she was in that alliance. So I would say Janelle first, and then my second pick would be Danielle. All right, kiddies, that's all for today for Ask Maddie.
All right.
And yeah, be sure to tune in for the Bachelorette tonight. What sickness is going to go on tonight? Let me just say, on the cover of the Star, when I was at the supermarket before, it said, "Is Jake hiding the fact that he's gay? Would his parents mind if he brought his boyfriend around to the house?" I'm thinking they might. All right, so kids, till tonight. Much love.
Please rate, comment, and subscribe. Thank you.